But I was going to ask
Yeah.
you about DOGE. Do you think the DOGE, Elon's thing is going to work out? Because they were interviewing him about his Starship and how he builds his engines and everything. If you look at the evolution of like his Raptor engines, stage one was just a nasty, gnarly looking thing. And then if you look at the version 3, it's a sexy, streamlined looking rocket, right? So he's basically said, like, look, you have to delete stuff to find out what was actually needed. And when you find out that, oh, we actually needed that, like that was completely necessary, you add it back. But
Yeah.
you don't know what you've got until it's gone. So I wonder if we're going to go through some pain. He's going to delete some stuff. And then the stuff that's absolutely necessary, they'll have to bring it back because too many people complain. But we might actually find out that we didn't need some stuff too, What do you think?
I think that's easy to say when you're running a startup, right? And even if that startup is a rocket ship company, right? It is much easier than running a government and having 330 million people's lives on the infrastructure of a government, right? It's an entirely different. So you can say you can delete stuff when you're running a startup, right? It's really hard to do when people's lives are in the wake of what you might do. I appreciate the waste, fraud, and abuse that happens within our country. Every country has it, right? To be able to identify, then isolate what that might be, and then delete it is much smarter than just going in and just deleting it and waiting for somebody to cry in pain.
Right.
That's not very humane. And I mean, again, Elon, that's the kind of thinking that he has. Totally appreciate that. He's got some very, 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 very incredibly successful companies. He has the most money in the world. Totally get it. But again, that's not running governments. It's entirely, entirely different. We can't run a country like we run a company.